Hey Libra, it's your girl JV. Hi Breezes. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. Let's go ahead and bringing in another cardinal season. Yes. Initiating, starting, new things, new love, new feelings, new emotions. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They're rolling out actually rather quickly, I will add. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justjeverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. So, in the spirit of Cancer season, this is all about feeling, all about intuition. So we are doing only the important astrological notes. Hydrate. That's something that you are going to be needing to do all Cancer season and well into Leo season. Hydrate all the time, but especially during these months. Now, Libra. Your ruling planet, Venus. Aha! And as soon as I said Venus, I see Empress on the bottom of the deck. Your ruling planet, Venus, is in the last decan of Cancer, which is ruled by Pisces, and Venus is exalted in Pisces. So, from now really until, I'll say this weekend, when Venus goes into Leo, shit is steaming up. In a good way. Things getting spicy. You getting what you want. Drawing in things that you want. Drawing in gifts. Drawing in things of value. Drawing in the kinds of attention that you want. There is something to be explored about that. Now, Venus goes into Leo on June 26th. So you all of a sudden want to live, want to love out loud, just like feeling into your senses, want to be in the sun, maybe feeling hella social, but also feeling very just. You may really be caring about, I don't know why I just got something about the government or the military, which aren't Leo qualities, but that just may be something that's coming up for you guys. Now, either way, Venus goes into Leo and everything gets grandiose. There is like this regal quality to everything. More prideful about your work, about your love. Fun, teasing, playfulness, power. Power plays also. Especially with Venus and having just been in that last decan of Cancer. Power plays are a thing that's coming up. You win at the game of life or at the game of love in some way. Power plays. 6 of Pentacles, first card out. The tables are turning. And that's what I'm saying. You're drawing stuff in. Especially, I'll say really especially like the first week of Venus and Leo. You're drawing in things that you want. People are giving things of value to you. There is just a need to be careful of over-exaggerance, of over-extravagance. Maybe some of you be careful of over-exaggerating. What did I write? And also be careful of beating a dead horse. But also a thing with Venus moving into Leo is you may start to feel really, really generous. That is always an excellent quality. You may be in the position now, Libra, to give more. Or you may be in a position, it's really important that you figure out who you identify with in this card. Venus in Leo is going to make you want to give more. But make sure that you're not giving more to people who you only receive breadcrumbs from. Hello. All right, Libra, hydrate, light it if you got it. As we are asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. I can't believe it. Already in Cancer season. Cardinal water, summer, the summer solstice hit. I also feel like with the Six of Pentacles being the first card out, grounding is really important. There is some sort of sense of stability that you're needing to give yourself. Your practicality is going to be really important during this season. Staying practical, staying objective. Trying to not that's what I meant. I'm like, be careful of the grandiose. The grandiose can be great and all, but it's just like you're needing to keep your feet in the earth. Staying humble. Because the tables are turning. The scales are recalibrating and things are really going in your favor. Take a deep breath, Libra, please. Feel like you may just be getting out of a weird financial place. And so some assistance may be given to you in some way. Some help may be coming in some way. The Hangman. Yeah, there's something about you guys have been in an uncomfortable situation and new perspective is being gained from it. There may be that tables are turning or something with a Pisces. You guys may be really getting yourself unstuck. Tapping into your mobility, your restrictions. This is also that full moon in Capricorn that is happening on the 24th tomorrow. You're going to really come in deep contact with your restrictions, with the ways that you've been accepting less, the ways that you've not been experiencing mutuality. And I feel like some of you are going to be in a position where you have to be the bigger person, especially towards someone with heavy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Pisces placements. So, Mercury is now direct, so I feel like thoughts are going to be flowing much more smoothly, but there is something coming up about immobility or limitations or feeling stuck and really needing to break yourself free. Even look at how the Knight of Swords is the only knight in the deck that is actually in motion, engaged in battle. And so there is this engaging in battle, this radical change of mind that you are going to be needing to tap into to get yourself free or get yourself out of this uncomfortable situation or to get yourself to see the bigger picture. Really tapping into any illusions or delusions that you've let go on for far too long. But Knight of Swords at the bottom, Knight of Swords in the center of the reading really indicates that Cancer season is going to be radically cerebral for you guys. Really feeling your feelings, thinking your thoughts, your words being really, your words being coded in emotion. And also, this is about progress. This is about movement. How are you exerting your energy? Are your words, are your thoughts keeping you stuck? Are you looping in the mind over a situation? Are you the one perpetuating a problem? Three of Swords. Damn, Libra, I didn't fucking see this coming. But if you look at it, he's really moving away, like charging away from the Three of Swords. And I mean, though he's moving towards the Hangman, there is this Cancer season. Woo! But you go from the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords, baby. And you know what is in, this is for your elevation. Okay, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, going from the 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So you physically and emotionally and financially level the fuck up, but the requirement to do so is to deal with this, babe. There's some like very blatant, clear heartbreak, loss, hurt, disappointment, something that you guys are having to really deal with. It probably has something to do with someone else with heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements. I'm definitely going to say someone with heavy Aquarius placements. This is Sun in Aquarius. But someone who I feel like is very cold, very, there may be arguments coming up. You may be in an argumentative place, or finally healing from arguments that have happened. Really finding some way to turn your aggravation or your aggression into wisdom. Really, the Queen of Swords, her whole MO is the transformation or transmutation of pain into wisdom, pain into insight. And so there is something about articulating your pain. Some of you have been stuck. Wow. Some of you have been stuck in a mindset, stuck over conversations or words or trauma or pain, or stuck in looping over some conflict, or there may be just some conflict that you have just left standing that you haven't resolved, or you just kind of walked away or ghosted people. Maybe people ghosted you. There's something about healing and leveling the fuck up once you're willing to deal with the pain. It's time to get unstuck, Libra. In whichever, and the stuck is going to manifest differently for everybody, but there is some sort of way that you have hung yourself up, way that you have tied yourself up, some sort of way that you're keeping yourself bound, pigeonholing yourself, keeping your mind from expanding. And there may be someone around. This could be substance abuse, dealing with coping mechanisms, defense mechanisms. Really needing to explore the ways that you deal with extreme emotions, or the ways that you deal with uncomfortability. Some of you are going to have to start really tapping into traumatic experiences, healing your trauma, like exposing your shame to yourself or to a professional. There could definitely be someone that helps you turn your back on this pain, because once you get the closer we get towards Leo season, the easier it's going to be for you to really turn your back on this and be done. And it's not just like, oh, let's wait until Leo season for it to be gone. I'll be numb by then. No, numb is not the goal. That is not the move. You want mobility. You need to be able to move more freely about the fucking cabin. And the way to do that is by using your words effectively and by speaking life into your situations, speaking life into your finances, into your mind, into your body, into your healing, and also tending to mental health. If there may be somebody around you that may be really stuck, if this isn't you, there may be a family member or someone that you're really needing to maybe isolate yourself from, or you have been needing to defend yourself from someone in your family. But either way, there's something going on about your mindset has kept you from money. You keeping your mindset in the way that it is now is somehow keeping you from money. It's keeping you from exploring. There's definitely something to be healed with someone with heavy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. Especially something to be healed in regards to Pisces as well. And it's also, there's some negative self-talk that needs to be explored. I feel like some of you there are certain sentences or things that need to be removed from your vocabulary. And I told someone else this, but I can't remember. But there is this need to really understand that life and death are in the power of the tongue. Give a shit what you believe. I'm letting you know that the words that you speak are spells. And you need to make sure that you know what the fuck you're casting into your life. I love you. Let's get into it. I'm dropping crystals and shit. All right, Libra, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the Six of Pentacles for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. There's something about it. Oh, okay. What I did see of that was the Five of Cups. Yeah, some of you are investing in sadness. You're putting your energy in, yes, absolutely. Some of you have clinical depression, clinical anxiety, things that are serious, need to be tended to. But I also feel like there is something about you, some way that you're going to find out that you are perpetuating this mindset. You are keeping this going. You are possibly identifying as, a victim, or identifying as someone who has been hurt in such a way that you may be preventing your own progress. And I feel like there is this need to examine where you're placing your energy and who you're investing your time in, and investing in dealing with this loss, this trauma, the spilled milk, the heartbreak, whatever sadness or emotional baggage that you carry on your shoulders, that you carry with you, that you take everywhere. There's something about like wearing your pain. There is a need to take this cloak off so you can cross the bridge, so that you're not taking this heaviness with you. You need to invest in facing the heaviness, so you can get happy and experience happiness. Another 5. Investing in just like whatever fight it is, you got to put in the fight. It's worth it. There's something about just dealing with the emotional conflict in your life, the spiritual and energetic conflict. Some of you, it drains you to like deal with your trauma, or drains you whenever you are trying to talk to someone or to communicate. Your arguments or the conflict in your life may be colored by this, may be still stemmed in just emotional baggage from the past that you guys are very much so clinging to. And so it's just like you're having the same arguments, or having the same thoughts, or encountering the same roadblocks, because you're not really getting to the root. You're not getting to the heart of the matter of this. And there is something about like stuck in public. If some of you get stuck on a train or stuck in somewhere, someone comes to help you. But there is some sort of feeling public shame, some need to surrender. Your life is in suspense in some way, and you're needing to let go. What ways are they stuck? Please clarify for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How are they stuck? Where are you stuck? Clearly you're stuck emotionally. Clearly you're stuck spiritually. But let's be specific. What is the source of this immobility? Please clarify the Hangman for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer season 2021. Okay. Ooh, there it was. Damn, okay. Some of you guys are stuck on a betrayal from the past. Someone stole from you, hurt you, or was uncertain about you, went back and forth about you. Someone maybe doubted you, or you may have had really harsh words expressed, or someone ghosted or left in some way, dealing with, abandonment. But understanding that, like, I feel like you've been dealing with this for a while. Some of you, this is like you've been having progress in the last 5 to 10 months, the last like 5 to 10 years. There's been a lot of progress. And it's just like there's something about beating a dead horse with when this card comes up. Making sure that, but I also feel like with the Ten of Swords reversed, you're coming out of that cycle, coming out of that mental loop, out of that pattern, getting yourself and your perspective shifted. Is your perspective based on spirituality or worldly views? Are you like, can you operate in faith? What can you trust? Are you okay? And how can you make sure that you aren't doing this to yourself anymore, that you aren't perpetuating something anymore? Really getting to the heart of the matter, cutting yourself down so you can figure out how it got this far or how you got this caught up. Especially if it's someone with heavy Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Are you feeling baited? Have you considered surrendering? Surrendering to the painful truth, or surrendering to like understanding that this uncomfortability comes because it is an opportunity for breakthrough and a brand new way of thinking. Look at the light around him, and he's staring towards the sunrise. There is a new day coming, a new train of thought coming, a new mental process or a new habit or something that you guys have been avoiding, and now you can no longer avoid it anymore. The Knight of Swords does not avoid. The Knight of Swords is all about confrontation, advocacy, radical thinking, being ambitious, being driven. And so it's time to really look at the ways that you've held yourself back. Someone may be really, you or someone may be really blunt or honest, or like needing to speak up. And before you get to the point of like blowing up at someone or going overboard, it's like address the fact that you feel some type of way so you don't explode unnecessarily. Please clarify the Knight of Swords. It's just like someone may really be going the distance to like make a point, and you may go too far and cut below the belt. Please clarify the Knight of Swords. This is also just a call to get your ass in motion. You need to be reasoning clearly, analyzing the information, paying attention to the direction that you're going in so that you don't get yourself further, you don't dig your hole further by just, what I'm saying is just like, don't just talk all outside your neck. Don't just say anything. Be careful of being blunt. Say less. Because I do feel like this feels like triggered energy. Some of you may be feeling really triggered in Cancer season. And it's just like, it's time to stop being triggered and start to get to the root of the matter and to get to the heart of it and to pull these swords out of your heart and to allow yourself to articulate what you're going through. I also feel like there is an imbalance of logic here. There's too many swords, way too in your head, way too not in spirit. Whatever this is, it needs to go to spirit. And you also need to be writing about it, even if you're just journaling. Maybe you're writing a letter, saying something. It's just important that you move forward. Allow yourself to be frank, outspoken, or direct, whatever it is. It's like, just stop vacillating. Stop going back and forth. Choose a direction. All right, please focus. Please clarify. Then, oh, shit. Yeah, choose. That's way too many cards, but I am going to take the Chariot. Move, because it's like by way of speaking, by way of articulating yourself, by being knowledgeable, being logical, being, authoritative, you will receive victory over this obstacle. There may be somebody with heavy Cancer placements, or you may be having some confrontation with your mother, or a confrontation over a car or the use of a vehicle. Or something about, like, I feel like someone says something on the train, or someone says something while you're on the bus, or someone says something while, like, you're in passing that may hurt your feelings, or just maybe, like, go too far or something. But it's just, like, integrate your ability to feel your feelings and turn it into something creative, into something beautiful. Are there any other messages for the Knight of Swords? Are there any other messages for the Knight of Swords for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? No, the Knight of Swords is really freaking tight-lipped, which is interesting because he's usually kind of a lot or too much or overbearing in some sort of way. All right, take a deep breath because I already know y'all feel some type of way about this Three of Swords right here. So please take a deep breath, empty your lungs, and inhale deeply. Because I need to clarify the Three of Swords. For Libra, I want to cut these mugs. And that may be something that you feel too. It's just like cutting cords. There is something about, please clarify, how does the Three of Swords manifest for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, wee, wow. The Star reversed and the Ten of Cups reversed. Wow. So some of you are deeply, I feel like this healing process has been a long, long time coming. Some of you are like feeling very hopeless, or feeling nervous about like the way a relationship goes. Some of you may have some sort of confrontation with someone with heavy Cancer, Aquarius, or Scorpio placements. Gemini, Libra, for sure, Aquarius. There's definitely some sort of, I feel like a redirection in regards to your dreams. Some of you may be feeling stuck or feeling like very hopeless or lost, but it's just like understand that things are falling apart so they can really fall into place. And there is this need to tap into your ability to operate in faith. This was, what did I just see? The Death card, Two of Swords, and Judgment. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of confrontation coming. Some sort of ending that needs to be dealt with that you haven't been willing to look at. And the divine is not going to let you go in this motherfucker blind anymore. It's like, get off the fence. Really take heed to the trumpet. That's the trumpet of truth that's resounding in your life. And I feel like some of you are just really just going with the I'm wounded or I'm broken or this is how I am. And it's like, no, that the divine is like, that's not good enough anymore. That's not going to work anymore. That excuse isn't going to work anymore. There's something that you could do better. And even like, I feel like this Pluto energy is even like, there's definitely some, maybe a heartbreak with someone with heavy Scorpio, Libra placements. Maybe even Capricorn placements. But I feel like this Judgment card is really speaking through me, is why it's just so harsh. It's coming out really harsh. And that may be something that you guys are dealing with. Someone speaking to you really harshly. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. And there's a need to learn how to take an L with a smile on your face. A need to learn how to take an L respectfully, proudly. There are pains, aches, wishes lost, things that didn't happen, things that don't go your way and for some reason. Or this also could be everything that you want and stuff that you didn't even know that you want coming out of pain, being born out of pain. These things coming very unexpectedly or coming at a time where you may feel like you don't deserve them or you're not ready for them. And there is this need to really, are you going to turn your back or are you going to keep perpetuating this cycle? Are you going to stay here or are you going to move forward? Please clarify the Queen of Swords. It's just time to use your discernment better. Like, the Queen of Swords can size up somebody real quick. Like, it's time to tap into your ability to understand hidden motives. This person is really hard to trick or fool or to con. She sees through that shit and she calls it out, telling it like it is. Leaning into your wit, leaning into your ability to keep your cool. Don't get jaded. Speak your truth. Keep your cool. Understand, going into Leo season, people may be really intimidated by you. Yeah. And there's some sort of upsetting situation that you are able to heal from by way of words, by way of effectively communicating yourself. Don't get high about it. Don't drink about it. Don't overeat or don't starve yourself about it. Fucking talk about it. Get it out of your body. There's definitely maybe somebody with heavy Pisces or Sagittarius placements that you're having to tell a truth about. Are there any other messages? But it's okay. It's time to be forthright, direct, and open and honest in your dealings. Get to the point. Get to the matter of fact. For some of you, there's like, no, I don't want to fuck with you anymore because you're not sober, or you don't know how to contain your emotions, or I haven't healed from the way that you hurt me, and I need to move forward. Any other messages for the Queen of Swords? Final cards, final messages for the Queen of Swords. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I barely have a voice. And that's something that's like, you may find yourself yelling a lot or crying a lot or just saying how you feel a lot, but it's worth it so that you can experience this self-love and this renewal, this humbling, this starting again, this reinvention of self that is going to really get you everything that you want and out of a place of confusion and into a place of motion and stability and forward motion, shit that you need to turn your back on so that you can get busy getting happy, baby, and deep in your spirituality. I love you. You got this.